What's up, guys? Steve here with Scotch and Things. Hey, it's time for the month update on the Shirogorov Quantum Ursus. So this is their kind of budget entry-level line. The Quantum is like, it's a pretty expensive knife. It's $1,000+ and this was $620 or something like that. And guys, I really like this. I know I say that about all my knives, but I really like this one, and it's just gotten even smoother the more I've used it. And so I don't know if this is their budget. This is the single row ball bearings. I don't know what the multi-row is like. It's held up really well. Like I said, there were some guys complaining online that this inlay, I think it's rosewood, was kind of rough, and they called it balsa woody or something like that feeling. Mine was smooth out of the box, and it's gotten even smoother just with handling it and in and out of the pocket. And it's just it's a fantastic knife. This the Chromax PM, which is like a upgraded LMAX type steel, has been great. This hasn't seen any hard use. It's been packages and stuff like that. But I've really enjoyed it. This is one that's going to be sticking around. I was at my brother's last weekend, and he saw it and tried to, he really liked it. He wanted to trade me back for the Koenig Arius that I traded him a while ago. And the Koenig's a nice knife, guys, but I just couldn't let this one go. It's getting some good wear. I've dropped this thing. I've dropped this 3 times. Twice on the tile floor, and once it fell out of my pocket, banged on my nightstand and on my floor. And I thought I dinged up the tip, but I didn't. It just the one time when I dropped it, it fell on my nightstand and took a chunk out of the wood, and the blade's still in great shape. It's got some ding marks, I got a ding there, and there's some dings in the wood, and that's just gonna add character over time, which I think is nice, especially if it's a knife that you plan on keeping for a while. And I've got no reason to get rid of this thing. I absolutely love it. It's a nice big knife, but it's slim, it's easy to carry. It's dirty right now, pocket lint and everything all over it. So yeah, I'm really impressed with this, and it's made me a Shirogorov fan. I really like the design. The action is great on it. And like I said before, if they're going to start this new budget line for all their models, I think that's good for everybody, because then you don't have to spend a bunch of money to get into one of their knives. And this being one of their more expensive, production models, their customs are customs. You get custom pricing with those, but like I said, like a production Quantum runs around $1,100, $1,200, $1,300, something like that, and you can get into one of these for $600. Yeah, that's a pretty good deal. And honestly, this thing's so nice, I have no need to want a different Quantum. There's no reason to get a more expensive Quantum, in my opinion. That's why I kind of hope like they bring it out for like the neon, and that would be great, because that's like a $600 knife. Could you imagine that thing $300 or $400? That would be a really great deal. But yeah, it's going to show, use your knives. Like I said, it's dinged up all along here. It's going to show more wear with time, and I think that's a cool thing. I just think that raw titanium looks really good as it gets kind of a patina and a wear on it. You get your dings in there. There's a ding on the pocket clip. So like I said, this hasn't been a hard user for me. This has just been cutting packages, and it bangs around in my pocket with other stuff, and I've dropped it 3 times. And I really thought, I don't know how the hell I even did it. And both times was at my parents' house in their kitchen. One time I had it up on their counter, and it's a really high island, and I just kind of swept my hand across and knocked it on the floor. And another time I was pulling stuff out of I had a hooded sweatshirt on, I had a bunch of stuff in my that middle pocket and pulled something out, and this came flying out. And like I said, all 3 times, like the blade comes flying open as it's bouncing around. And 1, I didn't cut my foot off or anything like that. And 2, I didn't damage the blade, which is cool, you know. So it's built well is what I guess I'm trying to say, because I have dropped stuff and really messed it up. It's a habit I have. I should be maybe more careful with my knives, but hey, man, stuff gets dropped and shit happens. But this thing is just a really sweet knife, and for it being their budget line, if you were to tell me that, I wouldn't know the difference between this and a more expensive Shirogorov. The build quality, like I said, is just excellent. I think it looks good. I don't know if I have any other knives with inlays. This is probably my first knife with a wood inlay, and I think it looks good. I'm not really a fancy inlay kind of guy. Some of my knives are fancy, yes, but it's not something I go seeking out. But I just think this thing looks really, really good. It's a good looking knife. It functions amazing. You know, it's fun to just sit there while you're watching TV and just continually do this. This is one of those knives you can, you know, just sit there and play with for hours, you know, while you're watching a movie. It drives my wife crazy. I'm always flicking something while we're watching TV or watching movies. Again, no, like, you can really grip down on this pocket clip. I mean, I can't tell that it's even there. So there you go, guys. That is what I think of the Shirogorov Ursus, or gosh, yeah, it is the Ursus. It's the Quantum Ursus line. And yeah, I'm a huge fan, guys, and this won't be going anywhere. My brother couldn't even get me to trade it for the Koenig area, so everybody seems to love those knives, and I just think this is a really nice knife. And yeah, I'm just kind of excited to keep on carrying it and see what other kind of marks I can put on it and see how it looks over time. But thanks for watching, guys. Drop a comment down below. Let me know what you think. Is there another Shirogorov I should look at? I've been looking at them for a long time, and finally pulled the trigger. I thought I wanted, like, I have a bunch of larger knives, so I thought I wanted a neon so I could use that as like a secondary carry knife. But I'm really glad I went with this, and it makes me want to pick up a neon even more. So just a fantastic knife, well built, and very smooth. But thanks for watching, guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye.